Please.
She didn't make it. She died.
Oh, no! 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 Beautiful. We got cameras? He's got cameras? Does he?
This is 48-year-old Matthew Mollicone, and he's just realized that the shootout he was in that led to his wife's death was all captured on camera. He knows that just a few minutes of footage will destroy the hours of lies he's told investigators, no matter how convincing he was.
Why would he do that? Like, she went there to talk to him, and this guy comes out like God Rambo, firing his shot. I had my hands in the air with no weapon. I was defending myself. No, my God. No! My wife!
Regardless of Matthew's desperate claims of self-defense, the proof of his violent, vindictive acts is all on tape, and they will prove he isn't as innocent as he claims.
Stop it, man!
On July 12, 2022, Daniele Gianonne's family was enjoying what should have been a peaceful summer cookout, but it proved to be a night that would end in disaster, all thanks to the arrival of an angry husband. Matthew Mollicone and his wife, Kimberly Mollicone, pulled up to Daniele Gianonne's home at around 8:30 p.m. Matthew screamed at Daniele, ordering him to stay away from his wife as Kim begged the two to stop fighting. But the fight only escalated. Matthew pulled out a gun and fired at Daniele. As a frenzy of gunfire erupted, Daniel's sister called 911, terrified.
Shooting.
What's happening?
Listen.
Yes.
At your house?
Alice!
Is anyone hit?
I'm the kid. My brother's hit. Calling in, my brother's bleeding out. Please, have an ambulance come immediately, please.
Listen, I have everyone.
When law enforcement arrived shortly after the call, they immediately ordered Matthew to drop his weapon and lay on the ground. But he had other concerns.
Who else?
Okay. Kim's in the back seat. She's shot.
What's her name?
Kim! She's unresponsive. She's unresponsive. Go get her.
49-year-old Kim was discovered in the back seat of the car, bleeding out from a gunshot wound to the neck. As police rushed her to an ambulance, it became clear that she was already gone. Kim was a loving mother of 3 who dedicated her life to her children and helping people in recovery from addiction. From the outside looking in, they were an ideal, thriving family. In reality, however, things were far from perfect. For 9 years, Kim had allegedly been having an affair with Daniele, much to her husband's dismay. Things reached a boiling point on July 12, 2022, when Matthew couldn't take the betrayal anymore and confronted Daniele at his home. Unfortunately, it was Kim who was caught in the crossfire of their fight. Daniele fired the fatal shot that killed Kim, but both Daniele and Matthew were taken into custody. And the surveillance footage will soon reveal exactly why. The footage you are about to see was provided to our team by the Macomb County Sheriff's Office in Michigan.
Is she okay?
I wasn't out there, sir. I've been here the whole time.
You can't find out for me?
I told you we couldn't tell you, sir.
Oh my God. No. God, help her. God, please. She didn't deserve this. God, help her. Oh my God. I can't believe him. I can't believe it. She said to me, I've been shot, I've been shot. And then she didn't say nothing else. Oh my God. Oh. God, please help her. God, please help her. God, please help her. God, please help her. Please save my wife. She's a good woman. Please save her. She deserves a second chance. Oh my God. Please help her. God, please. Oh my God, it didn't look good. Oh my God. That son of a killed her. No. No, she's good. God's got her. God's got her. God's got her.
For over 2 hours, Matthew is left waiting in the room, repeating phrases like this over and over in the form of self-talk that he's likely using to reconcile his self-image after the violence that just unfolded. Officers occasionally check him for injuries, but at the time, they're not terribly interested in talking to him. After all, they have security footage to acquire all that will tell them everything they need to know, despite who Matthew is clearly trying to deflect the blame on.
It's just me and you. You can't tell me no. She didn't make it, did she?
I can't tell you, sir.
She looked lifeless. When they were dragging her. I was trying to do CPR and I felt like she was breathing though. Like she was accepting the air. Oh my God. Why would he do that? Who would shoot at someone 100 yards from them in reverse? Why would you do that?
After 2.5 hours of pleading with God and demanding answers, an officer finally enters the room.
What's up?
Hey.
How's my wife?
All right, here's what's gonna happen.
Is she okay?
Matt,
Yeah.
if I unhandcuff you, you're gonna behave yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, we don't have any issues there?
What?
When I unhandcuff you, I want you to have a seat, okay, partner?
Oh boy, it's not good.
No, it's not good, but...
Is she alive? Is she alive?
Hold on, relax, sit down.
Is my wife alive?
We're gonna talk real quick here, okay? Hold on 1 second.
Oh my God. Tell me. Is she alive? Is she alive?
First of all, take a breath, all right?
Okay.
All right? So because you're here, you were handcuffed, you're not free to leave, okay? You understand that, Matt? That you're not free to leave?
I do now.
Okay. I'm gonna read you what's called your Miranda warning, okay?
Okay.
Well, first of all, your state of mind right now. Do you know what day today is? Do you know what month? What is it?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay.
And it's July.
Okay. Well, it's after midnight, so that would make it what day?
Wednesday, yeah.
Okay, Wednesday, and it's July. Okay.
Yep.
Do you know who the president is?
Joe Biden.
Okay. All right. And what's your address? Okay.
Washington, Michigan.
Okay. All right. So right now you understand everything fine?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You may decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. And basically what that means is at any point in time, you can choose to talk to me now. We can talk. If you don't like the way it's going, you can stop me and say, whatever, I don't want to talk to you anymore, okay? You understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
I want an attorney.
Okay. No problem.
How's my wife?
And your wife is Kimberly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Please. Please.
She didn't make it. She died.
Oh, no! 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 Oh my God, no! No! Oh my God, no! 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 Oh my God, no! Oh! No! 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 Ah! Ah! Oh my God, no! 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 Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! No! 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 Hell no! She didn't deserve that! No! That fucking... Oh my God! No! We got 3 kids!
Where are your kids at, bud?
They're at home.
They're all at home?
I don't know. They might be at friends.
How old's your oldest?
13, 15, 17.
13, 15, 17?
No! Oh my God! Was she shot in the chest? Oh my God! I saw her. I was next to her. We were trying to get the out of there as he's shooting us as we're driving in reverse. Oh my God! Oh my God! What has she done? No! 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 No!
Hey, Matt.
Oh my God!
Matt.
What? No! No! Oh no! Why?
You said your oldest is 17? Do you know his phone number? Can we give him a call to make sure the other kids are okay?
Oh my God! My phone is by the truck. I called you on it and I set it down. I was defending myself. No, my God! No! My wife! No, we didn't deserve this. We didn't deserve this. Oh my God! What the f? No! No! I don't get it. No! 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 How did this happen? Psycho! That oh my God! Did he make it? That's why my wife's dead, is because I'm a horrible shot! Is he alive? You can't answer that?
I mean, you told me you wanted your attorney. We can have a conversation if you'd like. It's up to you.
I learned that in CPL class. If a firearm's been discharged, wait for your attorney. I'll wait for my attorney.
In just 6 minutes, Matthew seemingly goes through dozens of emotions and with them, personalities. 1 minute he's sobbing on the floor and dramatically yelling "why" to the heavens, and the next, he is emotionlessly trying to tell police his version of events, completely unprompted. Grief is wildly different for everyone, but in this case, Matthew seems to be overacting. Suspects often do this to distract officers, buy themselves time, and make themselves look like innocent, grieving victims. But Matthew claimed earlier that he wanted an attorney present. Law enforcement has to restrain themselves from asking questions related to the crime. But really, they don't need to ask questions. They know multiple Ring videos will show them the truth, no matter what Matthew tells them. In his quest to write his own narrative where he's totally innocent, Matthew can't seem to stop telling them things. He's happy to do all the work for detectives.
Oh my God. She did nothing. She did nothing. Well, she wanted to make it right. And she got killed for it. Oh my God. 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 My baby. My baby. My baby. My baby. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. No. No. Oh my God. What did he do? He killed my wife. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it. She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve that. Oh my God. God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. My children don't have a mother no more. Oh my God. I can't believe it. No. 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 It's not fair. It's not fair. Oh my God. I can't believe it. My wife is gone. Oh my God. What the did he do? Why did he do that? Why the did he do that?
Are you asking me?
Oh my God. Why the would he do that? Why the would he kill her? Oh my God. What am I gonna tell my kids?
I don't know, man. That's a rough one.
Oh my God. My wife. My whole life. I can't believe it. Oh no. I should have let her go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the Oh my God. Oh my God. My wife is gone. She just turned 49. tell my kids. What the f? They don't have a mother. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The detective's choice to maintain silence isn't just because Matthew has requested a lawyer, it's a fantastic investigative technique. Notice how Matthew's statements have evolved over the past few minutes, growing increasingly emotional with each passing second. First, he asks why, then continuously states his wife is gone, and then he brings his children into it, asking the detective what he is supposed to tell them. Psychologically, it seems that Matthew is using his strong emotions and the questions he lobs at the detectives to elicit sympathy that will, in turn, lower his anxiety and make him feel like law enforcement believes him. But the detective stays completely silent and emotionless, not comforting him and not reacting to his grief. People feel a natural inclination to fill silences, as is clearly exhibited by Matthew saying some version of "help God" or "oh my God" at least 301 times, according to the transcript our team compiled. You're about to see Matthew fill the silence with a question that's very telling of his actual goal in the interrogation room.
So how does this work? If I give you a statement, can I go?
I can't guarantee anything. I'm not going to promise you anything. I can't do that. It's not, you know, if you decide that you want to talk to me and we talk about it, that's up to you. It's completely your right, as I read your rights to you, okay? It's completely...
Why do you read rights to someone? Does that mean they're under arrest?
Yeah, I mean, we detained you. You're here. You're not free to go, right? We're conducting an investigation. So, yeah, I read...
I was arrested back there?
Yeah, technically, yes. You were taken into custody, yes.
Huh.
So, yeah, I mean, we take somebody on, I don't know, drunk driving or something, right? And put handcuffs on them and place them into our car, right? That's the same thing. We read what's called your Miranda rights. So.
Was the guy who killed my wife arrested?
He's being detained also, yes.
What a psychopath.
Do you want to tell me about it?
Sure. This guy and my wife have been having an affair for 9.5 years. I found out about it 6.5 years ago. And I found out about it again 45 days ago. And I said to her, "Is it over with?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, so how'd the last conversation go? How'd you end it?" And she didn't. I said, so you didn't end it. So it's the same as last time. You still, it's not ended. You guys didn't break up. So this guy's gonna call you in a month. And she said, "You want me to break up with him?" I said, "That sounds about right." She goes, "Let's go." So we hopped in the car, we went to his house. That conversation was 15 minutes before all this.
Do you want to...
We were going to the house for her to tell him, "Stop calling me. I'm done with you." He's engaged too, you know. Just a shit show. He's cheating on his fiancée. She's cheating on me, you know. So we went there for her to break. She was going to end it. And I said, "I'll go with you. Make sure it's safe there," because I got him and the girl there. Oh my God. So we pull up into his driveway. I'll create a little scene here, I guess. Here's the garage.
Do you want to draw it out on there?
No. Here's the garage. There's I think a couple like cars here. And I think there's another car here. Like this. And we pull up. Her and I get out of the car. As soon as I get out of the car, he comes out of the garage like this. Like a police officer. right at my face. And I put my hands up. And I say, whoa, bro. And she screams at him, Danny. And I said, stop with my wife. As soon as I said that, he shot at me. I ducked around to the back of this car here. And I pulled my firearm and I started shooting at him. He ran this way. I said, Kim, get in the car. We got in the car. We were backing out. And he shot my wife. And the car stopped working. I couldn't get it in gear. So I got behind the car and I called 911. That's it. That's how fast it. When he shot my wife, the car like stopped somehow. And I got out, he was shooting at the car. I got out of the car and I was shooting back again. And he ran around the side of the house. And then I didn't see him no more. And then I went to my wife and I hid behind the back of the car. Oh my God. Why would he do that? Like she went there to talk to him. And this guy comes out like goddamn Rambo. Firing his shot. I had my hands in the air with no weapon. My clip was concealed, officer detective. My gun was in its holster and concealed. I was like this. And as I said, stop talking to my wife. And as soon as I finished wife, a shot went off. And she screamed and he did this. And as soon as he did this, I ducked behind that car. And then I grabbed my firearm and I came up over the hood and I just started shooting. I emptied two clips. I had to replace one.
The detective's silence has earned him a straightforward, aggressively told story from Matthew. It's a story that the detective knows will be refuted by their evidence. So, he hands Matthew a shovel to dig himself an even deeper hole.
How many rounds? Do you have any idea how many rounds?
No.
You said you replaced a clip. What kind of gun was it?
9mm.
Okay. Did you bring more than one gun or?
No, one gun.
Just one? Okay. And so tell me how this transpired today. You guys were at home when this conversation took place and you decided to leave, or how did that?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Like, how did you get on the topic? Like, what is this something that's been going on for a while? Like,
Oh, I found out about it again 45 days-ish ago. I knew about it, like I told you.
so like a month and a half ago?
Yeah, I think so. Right on there. Maybe a month ago.
How did you find out?
From a friend of a friend.
So you confronted her on it again?
Yeah.
And you said this has been going on for 9 years?
9.5 years.
9.5 years. And did they break it off at any point?
No.
How did this start? Do you have any idea?
They met at a bar somewhere on her 40th birthday. And then I found out like when she was 43. And we had a nice talk. Do you love me? Yes. Okay, come back to me. And I trusted her and I never looked at her phone and shit. And then 6 years later, a friend says, hey man, I think your wife's still seeing that guy. Mm-hmm. So I confronted her and she didn't lie. She said, yeah, no, I have been. I'm sorry, you know. And I said, well, baby, I can't go on like this. I can't be, your husband and you cheating.
Yeah.
So either you break it off this time, or if I hear about it again, we're getting divorced. So she said, I'll break it off. And I trusted her. And then that's when we got into the conversation, I guess today. I said, so how did you break it off? Oh, you never broke it off. You haven't seen him since February. You never told him, get lost, stop contacting me, we're breaking up.
Yeah.
Okay, then and she goes, no. I said, so what? You're just going to wait around for him to call again? Because he'll do that, just like he has been. And she goes, well, that makes sense. She goes, I'll break it off. And I said, all right. She goes, let's go now. I think it was 8:30 when we got there. It was light, or just getting dark. 9 o'clock maybe.
So it was her idea to drive to his house to break it off with you?
Yeah, she wanted to prove it to me, you know.
Had you ever been to that house before?
I've been by it, never to it. I've known where he's lived for 6.5 years.
Sure, I get that. I mean, I would, I would be curious too if I was you, right? Like totally.
Well, it blew up publicly 6.5 years ago.
What do you mean by that?
A private investigator was hired by this guy's fiance. He's just a scumbag. He's just always had affairs with married women. He's been through 3 or 4 fiancés.
Okay.
He's engaged right now, sleeping with my wife. Got a baby on the way with his fiance, and she doesn't know about that. He's been sleeping with my wife and probably God knows who else, you know.
I see.
And why he come out of the garage like that, bro, is beyond me. Like, we got out of the car, and it was like this. I got about 10 steps, and she got to about the hood, and I backed up. It was that fast. He was, you know, he probably knows what I look like. I've never seen him before. I think he must have known, unless he's seen my wife and figured that I was her husband. I don't know. That could be possible too, because we were right there.
Did you guys?
I can't believe this. What the f***, man?
I guess.
I didn't defend her.
I guess the one thing I'm so.
Oh my God.
Was there any phone call to him or anything prior to you guys going up there? Did she try to call him, text him?
I don't know what she did. I didn't.
So you guys are at your house and you decide, let's go up there.
Yeah.
You guys
Break it off.
Were you guys drinking today?
Yeah.
Okay. How about drugs? Were you doing any drugs?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
A little cocaine, marijuana.
Cocaine and marijuana? Okay. So you're doing cocaine, marijuana, doing some drinking, and you decide to go up there with her.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let her go alone.
And why was that?
Because his fiance cornered my wife about 1.5 years ago. Followed her from our house to a Panera Bread and cornered her and threatened her.
I thought you said the fiance didn't know that they were
still hooking up. She knew that they were.
Oh.
She
okay.
doesn't know that they have still been hooking up since
right.
May of 21. That's
Okay.
when she got confronted. At least that's what she told me.
Okay. So you guys drive up there.
And it happens
And
that
you
fast.
pull in and you say you just get out of the car and he just comes out of the garage.
Like a police officer, man. Like
freaking
SWAT team.
takedown, huh?
Like SWAT team. Right at me. And as he's running to me, I say, I see him, you know, at the back of the garage. And now he's moving like a SWAT guy, you know, quickly.
Yeah.
And I go, whoa, bro. And I forget if he said something, but I said, stop with my wife or something. And as soon as I finished wife, bam. He shot one right, whizzed by my head. Then my wife yells, Danny! Like, I could see her thinking he's going to kill her husband. And he looked over, and that's all I needed, man. I got behind that car, I grabbed my firearm, I came over the hood, and I just started shooting. And he scurried towards the front of the house. I didn't go after him. I said, Kim, get in the car, let's go! I should have jumped in the driver's seat.
Who was in the driver's seat?
Her.
She was in the driver's seat?
Yes, she drove.
She drove you both there?
Yes, and she jumped in the driver's seat. I jumped in the passenger seat the same way we arrived, you know?
Okay. So she drove you guys there.
Yes.
And you guys get out. Okay. Because before, when you were kind of doing this scenario, you said you exited the driver's seat and went behind that one car.
No.
Is what I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
No, it's not. We drove up here. I got out this way. She got out this way. And there was a car here, and I either got behind this car or got behind my car. I don't know because I was backing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a car parked here, or 2 cars parked here. You remember how the driveway looked? You weren't there.
No, I mean I'm listening to you.
It all
you know.
there's some cars here. I forget how they were parked. I got behind one of them.
Okay, but you're telling me that at no point you were driving that vehicle tonight?
No.
So you didn't hop in the driver's seat and back up or anything like that?
That's where I f***ed up. That's where I f***ed up. Oh my God.
When Matthew is confronted by how flawed his explanation is, he turns back to theatrics to try and elicit sympathy and regain control. But the detective isn't letting that happen, despite how hard Matt will try. Matt's frustration at being called out rapidly grows, and he snaps at the detective to drive the narrative in his desired direction.
So, Matt, I mean, I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around the decision making today. Tonight, last night, whatever you want to call it. At some point, you guys decide that you're going to go up there. And at some point, you probably feel like it's a good idea, bad idea, I'm not real sure.
Bro, I didn't think that the guy was going to be SWAT when I got there.
What about you, though?
What about me?
I mean, you know, let's be honest here.
I've never pulled a firearm on a
No,
person.
I'm just gonna.
I've never
like,
discharged a firearm.
Entertain me for a minute here. Let's be honest here for a second, Matt. Like, you're pissed.
No.
You weren't mad. Some guy's boinking your wife.
Detective, listen.
And you're not mad about it?
I've known about this for 6.5 years.
Right.
I was mad.
And
now,
you were told it was cut off, right?
No.
And then today you're told it's not cut off.
45 days ago I was told it's not cut off.
45 days ago.
Correct.
But then today you said the conversation took place between you guys. How you never, she never ended it. But she never ended it, right?
Right.
You're a man, I'm a man. I've been cheated on before. You can't tell me that you weren't pissed.
6.5 years ago I was.
But you're saying today you weren't mad at all.
No, not at all.
So you're just cool hand Luke, we're gonna get in the car, yep, let's drive up there and just tell him it's over.
I got your back.
I got your back.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
It's not that hard.
Oh, no, it is for me, because I know in my situation, you know, I was very upset.
Yeah, it was 6.5 years ago.
But, like, it's no surprise to you. It's like, then why even talk about it today, then? Why even talk about it, then, with her?
Because I don't want it to continue to go on. But
right.
It didn't.
But when she tells you she never really ended it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're telling me it's all good. We're good. Whatever. I don't really give a shit.
No,
but
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm just ad-libbing, right?
Don't ad-lib.
Okay, we won't ad-lib then. You told me that you brought it up today, or we're saying yesterday because now it's past midnight. Yesterday. No. You're telling me that you guys talked about it and that she never ended it, correct?
Correct.
And you're saying it's her idea to get in the car and drive up there and end it. Yeah. And that you're not mad at all.
No, I'm not mad anymore.
You're not mad at all. You weren't mad driving up there. You weren't like, you know what, I'm gonna go talk to this guy and kick his ass. No. Nothing like that.
No. He's, from what I gathered, he's a lot tougher than I am.
How? You'd never seen the guy, you said?
Well, from what she told me.
From what she told you?
He was a bouncer, I guess. You know.
Okay, so he's a lot tougher than you. Is that why you took your gun?
I take my firearm everywhere.
Okay.
But
today
I was not looking to go fight him.
So yesterday, though,
and I was not looking to go shoot him.
After smoking marijuana, doing coke, drinking, you decide it's a good idea to go up there with your firearm and have your wife finally cut it off with the guy she's having an affair with.
I thought it was going to be easy, man. I thought it was going to be, hey, stop calling me. I'm done. And he was going to say, no problem. We were going to get in the car and turn around and go home.
And you're saying your wife was driving and your wife was in that driver's seat every time you guys went to leave, went to do whatever. You're saying now that your wife was in the driver's seat.
Yes, she drove there, and she got in the driver's seat and put it in reverse.
To back up.
Correct.
But the car wouldn't. What happened with the car?
I don't know if we hit something. It was smoking. Maybe he shot it. I don't know. It wouldn't move.
What do you mean you were? What is that?
I had it in reverse, and it felt like it was stuck, either in some mud.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't going. And then it started smoking from the hood. And when I saw that, I got out of the car.
So you were. It was like. Was it like
when,
you had it in gear, but you were stomping on the gas?
When Kim was shot, she fell over to the side. He's shooting at us at this point. I hop from the passenger into the driver, turn it, and it won't go. I got it, and I'm like this, you know, and it won't go. So then finally I put it in park and I get out and I go behind the vehicle, and that's where I called you.
Okay. How many mags did you take with you?
2.
2? So what you had in the gun plus 2?
No.
Or just 2?
2.
1 in the gun and then 1 extra one?
1 in my pocket, yeah.
You always carry 1 in your pocket? Okay. All right. So
we were in reverse, leaving. When I scared him off initially, I don't think I hit. it all happened too fast for me. Okay, I've never discharged a firearm at someone before. Okay, I wasn't. I don't even think I was aiming for him. I just wanted him to get the away so we could get in the car and go.
Matt's story isn't adding up, so once more, he turns on the waterworks and turns the blame towards Daniel. You're about to hear him repeatedly say that he's not mad about his wife having an affair, yet 9 separate times during the interrogation, he mentions specifically that he learned of the affair 6.5 years ago. By doing this, he's attempting to distance himself from his knowledge of the affair. In reality, however, his repetition of the exact time frame is likely because he still harbors so much anger about it. He references it by saying the date, but he only once refers to the incident as an affair, and he never even alludes to his wife sleeping with Daniel. That alone indicates that he is hurt by what happened. Yet when the detective pressures him, he refuses to budge. How he acts, though, tells the detective all he needs to know.
I mean, I guess I'm still trying to wrap my head around driving up there to do that. I guess I'm trying to understand why.
Yeah, in hindsight, that was stupid. Okay, that was stupid.
Well, it makes sense for a husband who's pissed that his wife didn't break it off with her boyfriend. I mean, anybody could understand that.
I see where you're going with this. But the truth is I'm not upset anymore.
Matt, here's the issue, though. Here's the issue, Matt. Like, think about it. When you're trying to explain this to people, right, and you have people that you're trying to say, hey, you know what? I don't give a shit about this. This doesn't bother me. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it, right? But you have this scenario where you guys leave from your house in Washington Township and you drive up to Ray Township, up North Avenue to 29 Mile. Now, granted, it's not super far, right? I don't know anybody that's going to buy this. I wasn't mad. I went there like all cool, all great. Just thought it was going to be a, you know, I'm sorry, but I don't believe that for a second, Matt. And I don't think anybody else does either, because it just doesn't make any sense. You're going to go to the guy's house that that your wife is having an affair with, and you're fine, you're not mad, but she's going to cut it off with him on a Tuesday night at his house with you there.
In person.
In person.
Yep.
That makes sense to you?
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Yes.
That's what you're going to settle on, is that I'm fine, I'm not upset, I'm taking my gun with my extra magazine, we're going to drive high on cocaine and marijuana and drinking up to the guy's house, I'm not mad at all. And he's just going to, everything's going to get broke off and we're all set. That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Okay. I don't think it's the truth. I think you were upset. I think you were mad that this wasn't cut off the way you asked for it to be cut off. And I think anybody could believe that. Anybody could understand how you feel. But try to explain to people that you're not mad about this, I just don't see it.
Well, I'm not mad.
And it makes you look kind of silly.
I'm not mad about it anymore. I was mad about it 6.5 years ago when I first found out, Detective.
Matt, your wife's dead.
Yeah.
There's not a ton to be mad about anymore with that, because there's not a damn thing you can do about it now. Because you decided to drive in that car up there, because you wanted to confront this guy, and you wanted to be like, stop sleeping with my wife. And you got in that driveway, and you just saw that son of a bitch, and you decided to go after him. That's the truth of it. And anybody in their right mind could reason with that. They could say, gosh, I would probably do the same thing. Right? I mean, come on. But you're going to sit here and say, no, I'm not mad. We just decided to drive up there. It was no big deal. Hey, bro, just leave my girl.
But I'm not mad.
Well, you're all nonchalant about it.
I'm not mad about it
Your
anymore.
wife's dead now. She's dead. Okay? You got this guy that was at his house barbecuing chicken, and you pull in the driveway, and I guarantee you, as any man alive, who the hell wants some other dude banging their wife? Nobody. Nobody does. You don't marry somebody to let a bunch of other people bang them. Right? You don't want your wife running around on you. Your wife is not supposed to do that. And you're not supposed to do it. So anybody could understand why you would go up there pissed and want to confront this guy. But this story of like, no, not mad. We're going to go up there. She's just going to handle her business and say, hey, we're done.
Stop calling me. And I'm there. I'm behind her.
But listen, things changed. When you drove up and you went up that driveway and you saw that guy out there grilling chicken like his life is totally fine, and you got to deal with your wife sleeping around on you behind your back, something changed, Matt. And anybody can understand what changed. You got pissed. Didn't you?
I raised my voice.
You got mad.
I told him,
Matt,
stop with my wife.
The minute you saw that, you got pissed. You were probably mad on the drive there.
No, it wasn't. When I saw him, yeah. I got out of the car and I went straight to him. And like this.
Oh.
Do you understand?
I think
I went like this.
Yeah.
I went to and I got to about here and then I did this.
And you did that because you go to fuck him and he pulls a gun up?
He had that gun out. I saw him through the car. By the time I got out of the door and got 3 or 4 steps, he had it. He had it and he was coming at me, like commando style, like this. Mm-hmm. And I go, whoa, bro.
Suspects physically reenacting a crime without detectives prompting them to is something that investigators often see as a red flag. Usually, this is a way for suspects to express the anxiety that's brewing inside them. Matt's manic talking and motions indicate that is precisely why he has decided to repeatedly act out what he claims happened. And the question that the detective asks next only heightens his anxiety.
Matt, did you have your pistol out prior to that?
No.
You didn't come out of that car with your gun out?
No, absolutely not. Both my hands were empty.
I think anybody could understand.
Nope.
In a heat of passion right there. You see this dude?
No, that wasn't the point of going there, detective. The point of going there was...
Maybe something changed when you pull in, Matt. You
didn't.
see, you put eyes on this
It
dude.
didn't.
You pull that gun out, and you're just like, you know what? This guy.
No.
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 Hey, he's tough. I'm not gonna be able to fight him, but I'll shoot his ass.
Nope. Not even close. I'm not a idiot. I didn't go
I didn't
there.
say you were.
I didn't go there to go
You're
to
a
jail
man.
for my arrest.
You're a man. You're a man.
I'm smarter than
You
that.
have some pride.
I got loud with them, but I did not. My pistol was in its holster underneath my shirt. He did not know I had a firearm. It was concealed.
Mm-hmm.
And he came at me with his first. I backed up like this, and I said to him, "Stop with my wife." Boom! Danny! He looks left, I go down, and I pull my pistol out, then I start shooting. That's how it went down. You got it tough because you got his whole family live in those 3 houses, and they'll all lie. That's the truth, detective.
There's people that were there that don't have any relation to anybody that saw what you did.
Okay.
So sometimes you got to think about things like this, Matt. At the end of the day, you have explanations, right? And you have reasoning. And normal people can wrap their heads around some things, right? But see, when you go into, let's say, a courtroom, for instance, and you have these people, maybe his family say, no, he's the greatest guy on earth, he didn't do anything, blah, 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 blah. Maybe they say that, right? Fine. We expect that to happen, right? You say, I'm not mad. Just drove up there and, she's just going to cut it off. And I'm not mad. I was fine. I was mad 6 years ago, but not today. But, hey, we're going to get in the car and drive 15, 20 minutes anyway to go talk to this guy. Okay. People are going to go, what? You're not mad? What do you mean you're not mad? So you pull in the driveway. You got a gun with you, an extra magazine. Just let me finish. And then here you are. You see the that has just been prying into your head for however long, right? 9 years, 6 years, taking shots at your manhood, your pride, because somebody else is doing stuff to your wife. And that's, any man could wrap their head around that, right? And you got these independent witnesses that sit there and go, yeah, I watched this dude get out of that car, point a handgun towards the guy in the backyard, and start shooting. And then
In the backyard?
And here you are. Backyard, driveway, whatever. Back of the
no,
driveway towards the backyard.
No,
Let's not split hairs.
not where he was.
Okay, where was he then?
He was in the garage.
Okay, so
The
you
guy
started shooting at him in the garage?
No, he started in the back of the garage, and he came out of the garage, commando style. I was backing up.
Right.
Got around the car.
So Matt, if these independent witnesses who have no ties
Friends
to anybody else, he's got that many friends, eh?
They were at his house? Is that what you're saying?
No. Nope.
Detective, they live in the country. They don't have neighbors.
I know where they live. I grew up there.
They don't have neighbors.
Oh yeah. There's people that drive up and down that road. There's people that are out for walks with their dogs in fields around there. There's all kinds of people out there that look out and look, what the heck's going on down there?
Detective,
What's going on? Somebody driving their car and they look
truth.
over and they watch some guy jump out of a white Jeep and just go bam,
Nope,
bam, bam,
nope,
bam, and
that
just
did
start
not
shooting.
happen. That did not happen.
Was anybody else outside when you were there?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It all happened so quickly. We pulled up and she goes, there he is right there. We get out of the car and it happened just like I told you. In like 3 seconds.
And you don't remember anybody else being there at all?
No.
No recollection of anybody else?
Later, when the police officers were there, I saw people, but no, detective, this happened in like 5 friggin' seconds. He came at me with a gun. He shot at me. I got behind the car. I pulled my pistol out. I popped above the hood and started shooting. My wife and I got in the car. Then he came back around, and as we were leaving, shot my wife and killed her.
Matt, are your parents still alive?
Yes. My dad died at Christmas.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. When you were younger growing up with your parents, do you ever remember the old adage of like, hey, tell the truth, speak the truth.
That's why I'm talking to you here.
Take
I always
take
tell the truth.
you know, take your lumps, right? Like
I always tell
when
the
you
truth.
when you got in trouble with your parents,
Mhm.
and you lied to them, right?
Mhm.
Were your parents more mad or less mad if you lied to them versus telling them the truth?
More mad.
More mad when you lied, right?
Right.
So if your dad was asking you something about, hey, you know, did you hit the baseball through the neighbor's window? And you're like, nope, Dad, I didn't break the neighbor's window. I don't know what happened. I was out there, you know, we were, you know, whatever, playing catch, but no, I never went near the neighbor's house. We never threw the ball that way. You know, however, the neighbor down the street says, hey, we saw him hit the ball accidentally into the window and break it, right? Your dad's going to be like, hey, why didn't you just tell me the truth, right? Right?
Yeah.
And he's going to be more mad that you lied, right? Maybe less mad. He's still going to be mad.
Detective,
But you look at
I'm telling the truth. 110%.
110%.
That's why I feel comfortable telling you here, because I have nothing to hide. If I had something to hide, I would call my lawyer and have him tell you, I guess. But that's the truth. 110%.
What did you do more? You have a heroin issue also?
No.
What about her?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Why do you say that?
Oh, I'm just curious. Just curious.
No.
Cocaine's your addiction?
Hers, big time. I would touch it every now and then.
Okay.
I'm more of a marijuana and beer kind of guy.
Marijuana and beer? Okay. I guess I'm just, I don't know. It's still tough for me to wrap my head around I didn't care. I just drove up there and whatever.
No, I didn't
Not thinking
say I
anything
did.
was gonna
No,
happen.
you're saying it incorrectly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Correct me then.
I didn't say I didn't care.
Okay.
I said that I wasn't mad.
You're not mad. Okay.
No.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
I wasn't. I didn't roll up there furious, come out with my gun like you said.
I didn't say. I wasn't there. So
That did
I'm
not
just
happen.
telling you what other people said.
That did not happen.
And that's what you're gonna hang your hat on that.
The truth, yeah.
And that's what you're gonna go through this process, and you're just gonna say, "Yep, I went up there and was like, oh, bro, hey, no, leave my wife alone,' like this kind of, and because he's coming out commando style, or
Yeah.
and that's it. You drove up there. You got pissed when you saw him, though, but you did say that, right?
Sure.
And you were like, leave my wife alone. But then,
No.
yeah, you did that. You demonstrated that. You were like,
I didn't get a word out. I was like, whoa, bro.
okay.
And then he said something like, what the f*** are you doing here or something. I said, leave my wife alone. And that's when he shot at me. He shot first. He pulled his pistol first. I was defending myself and trying to defend my wife. Oh my God, I should have shot him.
You drove up there. You never should have drove up there. Why did you drive up there? I don't understand why you drove up there.
To break it off. I told you. She wanted to break it off with him. What?
Honestly, I think you drove up there to give him a what for.
No. That's not the truth. She drove up there because she wanted to show me that it was over. She goes, I'll go break it off with him right now. It'll take 2 seconds. Let's go. I gotta find out your mom's dead tonight.
And she's 13. And do you know?
Oh my God.
Is anybody home with them?
No, they're old enough to stay home by themselves. Oh my God.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know if you got like an in-law living there or anything like that. Okay. Do you have any relatives in the area? Or do they have any aunts or uncles that
My
are?
mom lives a mile down the road.
Okay.
But I don't have her phone number. Her name's Rose Mollicone.
Okay, Rose. Do you know her address?
No. She lives in that
Oh.
condominium sub.
Okay. Do you know her date of birth?
June 4th, 1950.
And you don't know her phone number?
No.
And you don't remember Lewis's, L's, or
No.
does Mia have a phone?
Yes.
You don't remember any of them?
No.
Smartphones, right, man?
Right.
They just make you kind of...
Dumb.
Okay. But we don't know who's home right now? Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're worried about your kids. We want to maybe try to make contact with your mom so she can maybe go over there for your kids.
It'd be nice. I wish I had my phone with me. But
Yeah.
I was getting shot at the time. What a up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had no idea. What the fuck?
The detective intentionally makes statements that don't align with the story that Matthew has told in order to get a reaction out of him, and it works every single time. With Matt's frustration growing and the topic of his children brought back into the conversation, he's more vulnerable. This gives the detective a perfect opportunity to reveal information that will destroy Matthew's world. And though he tries to play it off as if he's excited about this new information, his repetition of questions and attempts at digging for more prove that inside, he's panicking.
All right.
Well, that's going to be easy to prove your theory wrong.
What's
Go
that?
check for blood in the garage or a bullet hole in the garage.
Yeah. Also the cameras.
Okay, there you go. Beautiful. We got cameras. He's got cameras. Does he?
I can't tell you all that.
Well, I hope he does. You'll look for those, correct?
We gather all the facts.
Okay, good.
Everybody's got a story, right, to tell.
I hope he's got cameras.
You know, the problem is that you drove up there in that driveway, and that started this whole chain of events. Is the issue.
What's illegal about that?
Well, your wife's dead as a result of this decision to drive up to his driveway and decide to, whatever, confront him, break it off, however you want to word that.
Break it off.
Break it off, whatever.
That's what you wanted to do.
I understand. I'm just telling you. The decision making that took place to drive up there and do that after doing cocaine, marijuana, drinking. Now here we are.
Should have told her no.
What are all the scratches from on you?
From rolling around on a rock driveway. Oh my God. And then the pavement.
On your arms too? Let me see the inside of your arm there. On this. Oh, that's from. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's all scraped on. Whew.
Oh my God. What the?
So Matt, one of the cameras, those Ring doorbell ones. One of the cameras was pointing right where you guys were.
Okay, good.
And you're telling me right now.
This is true. You'll see.
You're saying this exact story is true. What you described to me.
Yes. I hope.
And that's it. You're not
leaving anything out. That's how quick, and that's what happened. Period.
Okay. If we do a blood draw on you, what's going to show up in your system right now?
Those three things, right?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Do you have a neighbor or anything that's real close that is close with your family, that one of your neighbors on either side or anything like that?
Oh my, why didn't I just say no? Because I wanted the closure, that's why I didn't say no. I wanted the closure. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Scumbag. So I remember in CPL class, the only time you can shoot someone running away from you is if they're running up your stairs
Okay.
towards your children.
Okay.
Is it against the law what he did as we're leaving to shoot us? Shoot my wife?
You know, I'm not going to get in the weeds on some legalities on stuff like that because I don't have all the information. At least I don't know how much accurate information I have versus inaccurate information. I can't make that determination, and I'm really not going to play the what if scenario here. But honestly, man, I mean, you know, you drove up to his house. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't.
The truth prevails.
Hopefully it does. So,
are you going to get those cameras right now?
we are gathering. We got a lot of evidence to gather. So
They're at the house
we're going to be taking care of all that. They're processing the scene.
immediately, right?
It's yeah.
Okay, good.
We're not leaving there until we get everything we need to get.
Okay, good.
You know.
So it won't be tampered with, is my point. You ain't gonna go back to. I don't know why I would say that. Of course, you wouldn't go back tomorrow. They're doing it now.
We were there from the when you got put in the back of the police car. Our guys never left. Okay, so.
Oh my God.
So sit tight for a minute, okay? I'll be right back with you. All right.
Oh my God. Oh my God, my wife is dead. Oh my God. Kimmy? Oh. Oh, Kimmy. Oh man.
Matt.
Yeah.
So, you got anything else you want to talk about, or?
No, that's how it happened.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So, okay, go ahead. You were gonna ask me something.
That was the only thing. When he came out of the garage and I got behind that car, I forget where we were standing. That's the only thing. I may have been shooting into the garage at that point.
Okay. Did you shoot in any other direction at any point in time?
Well, yeah, he's shooting at me and my wife. We're in.
Yeah, I mean besides that
Well,
direction.
Here was the garage.
Do you remember pointing your gun at anybody else?
I had people come. Yeah, I had people coming from the lawn. And I remember a girl, and I noticed it was a girl, and I let her go. I didn't know.
So you pointed your gun at a girl?
She was running at me.
Okay.
And she got to 10 feet from me. I was like this. Where's this guy? And then I went and then she ran behind the van. That's the only person. I remember seeing some other people on the lawn too running towards me. But she's the only one that got close to me before we got in the car. Oh my God.
Did anybody say anything to you when this girl was running up on you?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
Oh, he was shooting at us.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I got it.
Before you said nobody else was out there. Now you're saying there's a girl and a bunch of people on a lawn.
Yeah, that was.
So,
I remember that, yeah.
Okay, so you do remember these people outside?
Yeah.
Okay. At any point in time, did you fire at them?
No.
You didn't fire in their direction?
No.
Okay.
No,
Did you point the gun at her?
Maybe. Yeah, initially, probably.
Okay.
Because someone was coming at me.
Okay.
But when I saw it, when I turned towards her, she ran the other way, and I turned back towards him. And here was the garage, here's the front door, here's the side of the house. This is the direction I shot in. Till eventually he went around the side of the house. And detective, he was, if this is the garage, like you got two cars here, this is the door to get in. He was in the middle of the garage here.
Okay.
That's where he pulled his firearm. And then he came out of the garage commando style. And we were parked about here. And he came from here, like out here. And there was a car here. I think my car.
Okay.
There was another car here. Block, you know. There was a car here.
Would it be easier for you to draw it out?
No.
No? Do you want to write a statement or anything? No.
No. What I told you was, should I have my attorney write a statement?
You can have your attorney do whatever you guys want to do. You know. So that's between you guys.
Am I gonna need an attorney?
I can't give you legal advice. I can advise you of what's going to happen from here on out.
Am I gonna be charged with a crime?
You're being detained right now, okay? So technically, you're under arrest right now, okay? We have a few days before we have to like formally charge you if we are. So we're gonna basically we're gonna be presenting this case to the prosecutor's office. They're gonna make a determination if there's any charges once we have all our evidence. But right now, you're not going anywhere. So you're gonna be sitting in the county jail here for at least a day or two. Right. So we do have enough evidence to hold you for right now, till this all gets sorted out.
When will you know if there are cameras on the house?
We already know there are.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
So
The only problem is they don't show him in the garage. They will show me backing up.
We'll see.
And getting around the car.
we'll see what it shows.
That should prove my point, right? If you see that,
Well,
backing up with no firearm in my hand, getting behind a car, well, you'll hear, I don't know if they got sound, but detective, 110%. He
Okay.
pulled his firearm first, came at me, I went like this, and then he fired a shot at me, just the way I said. 110%, I'm not lying.
Shortly after this, detectives saw that Matthew was indeed lying. The footage showing what was a rampage refuted nearly every claim that Matt made in the interrogation room. Matt and Kimberly pulled up to the home in a fury. Matt quickly rushed to the garage, firing a shot towards Daniel.
Get out of here, bro. No. Get out of here.
Danny,
I'll blow
Danny,
your up.
Matt, get out of the...
Get out of here.
Danny,
I'll blow your
Stay away from my wife!
Stop
I don't
it,
even
stop
know
it!
what the you're here for.
Stay away from my wife!
Stop it. I don't even know what the you're here.
Stop it, man!
After shooting Daniel in the leg, Matt continued his pursuit, chasing after him as he retreated and firing with the intention to end his life. Matthew raced to the garage as Daniel fled with his injuries. He allegedly pointed his gun at Daniel's sister, demanding to know if anyone else had a gun. Matthew and Kim frantically climbed in the car, but Matt wasn't concerned with getting away. As Kim backed out, he leaned out the window and fired at Daniel, who had returned to the garage.
Yeah, where's the kid? Where's the kid? Where's the kid?
Get out of here!
The gunfire that Daniel unleashed as Matthew continued to shoot at him and his family tragically led to Kim's demise. Ultimately, Matt was sentenced to serve between 86 months to 15 years for voluntary manslaughter. In addition, for assault with intent to murder, he was sentenced to 12 to 40 years. And finally, 3 counts of felony firearm charges adding up to 2 years running consecutively with his other charges. As of the publishing of this video, Daniel has not been convicted of anything, despite being the one to accidentally shoot Kim. According to the court, Daniel's actions were in self-defense, and it was Matt who instigated and perpetuated the fatal fight.